Hey everyone, today I am going to, again, like always, tell you the products I use to complete this look. This is an inspired look by Deandra Nicole, if you've heard of her. This is somewhat of an inspired look that she did a couple months ago. And I just came across it on Instagram and wanted to kind of do something similar. And so this is what I came up with. So to start out, I used some bases to make these colors pop and be more vibrant. So I started under the brow with the Fluid Eye Paint by About Face. This is in the color, let me tell you that, Replicant. And that's under the brow. And then I took two bases from P. Louise. I just got these. So I use that on the inner half of the lid and this one on the outer half. This one is, what's the name? Plum Pudding, I think it is. And this one is Mermaid's Tail. Let me make sure Mermaid's Tail. So this on the outer half. So then I started to apply shadows from my Winter Wonderland palette. This is by Cosmic Beauty. And so I used a few colors from this palette. So I started out with under the brow. This color is called Crisp, I think. Yeah, Crisp. This one right here. Pastel mint color. And then on the outer corner, I use this dark teal in Showers. And I'll put that in the crease. And then to blend that out in the crease, I used Peaceful. This color. And right next to the outer crease, dark teal, which is matte, then I started to go in with the shimmers. So this color right next to it is one of the iridescent colors in the palette called Atmosphere. It's this one. There's the shift right there. And next to that, I guess towards the middle of the lid, I'm using this color by Pastel Roses. You're going to be hearing Pastel Roses a lot for the next few videos because I've fallen in love with their eyeshadows, and so I got a couple new ones and then I got a couple on the way. So this one is in Forest Fairy and it's really pretty. It's got some purple and kind of like a light blue or a forest green. I guess that's why they call it Forest Fairy, because it does have a forest green shift in there too, that you probably can't see, but that's what I have in the middle there. blended with Atmosphere. And then I just wanted to pop a matte purple in the tear duct, and that's back from the Winter Wonderland palette in the color Calm. This one. So then on the lower lash line, I took my Gypsy blue liner from NYX. I said, when I don't think they have this still, and this is one of my all-time favorite eyeliners from NYX. So when they run out of this, when I run out of this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I have that on the outer, lower lash line, and then I went over it with that dark teal up here that I used up there. For the lashes, I'm using Butterfly Effects by Desi in the style Bali. Like the country. And for cheeks, I'm using, I used a base liquid blush first by Rare Beauty, and this is called, I've used it before, Spiritual, I believe. Spirited. Spirited. So I put that down first as a base blush, and then I went over it with my La Femme blush in Grape. It's this one on the bottom row. And it's way darker. It's way darker in person. But my lighting makes everything look much lighter than it really is. So then I went on the highlight. This is Scratch by Kat. And her highlighter. Really pretty. And what was this again called? Princess Cut. Foundation, I'm using Danessa Myrick again, her Yummy Skin foundation number 9. That's like become my number 1 foundation. I love it. And for lips, I am using the P. Louise again, her color paint in Plum Pudding again. So I actually rimmed my lips like a liner with this. And then I went in with a gloss from Juvia's Place in the inside. This is in Guava Berry. And I tried this when I did the Juvia's try on. That's in my shorts videos if you want to check that out. This was one of the ones I put on in the try-ons. So, yeah. So I believe, let me look before I say those words of saying that I think that was it. Let me look around. If it's something that I forgot, of course, I'll list it in the description box below. The tutorial for this look will be below, linked to TikTok. And I hope you like this look. I think it came out pretty well. I enjoy doing this look. So had to have my iridescence in there and everything. And it's got my favorite colors, purples, teals. Can't go wrong with this one in my eyes, on my eyes. So I hope you like this look, and I hope this look will inspire you to create something of your own. Thanks for watching.